Trump is ratcheting up his criticism of Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy and looking to run the nation's capital.
That's where we find Newsmax Chief White House Correspondent James Rosen. He joins us live now from Washington on the North Lawn with more. James, good morning.
Emma and Sean, good morning to you. One day after he suggested that Ukraine started its war with Russia and referred to Volodymyr Zelenskyy as a dictator, President Trump renewed his attacks on the Ukrainian president in remarks he made to a Davos-style gathering created by the Saudis and held late yesterday in Miami Beach.
I love Ukraine, but Zelenskyy has done a terrible job. His country is shattered, and millions of people have unnecessarily died. And you can't bring a war to an end if you don't talk to both sides. You got to talk. They haven't been talking for 3 years. So we hope to see a ceasefire soon and to reestablish stability in Europe and the Middle East.
The president coupled his criticism of the Zelenskyy government with fresh attacks on his own predecessor, whom he referred to as crooked Joe Biden.
And we had a deal based on rare earth and things, but they broke that deal. But they broke it 2 days ago. Europe gets their money back in the form of a loan, and we don't. We're just giving the money hand over fist. That's the Biden administration for you. But they're no longer dealing with the same United States as they were dealing with a few months ago.
Finally, Mr. Trump said yesterday he gets along great with Washington, D.C. Mayor Muriel, seen here at far right when she was running for mayor, with the future president and Ivanka Trump back in 2014 at the groundbreaking for renovations to the old post office downtown, which became the brief-lived Trump Hotel here. But in remarks to reporters aboard Air Force One en route back from Miami Beach last night, the chief executive endorsed House GOP proposals for the federal government to reclaim control over the District of Columbia, in part because Mayor Bowser is, he said, not doing the job.
Too much crime, too much graffiti, too many tents on the lawns of these magnificent lawns, and there's tents. You know, it's a sad thing. You know, homeless people all over the place, and we got to take care of the homeless. But you can't have that in Washington D.C. You know, when they come over to see me, like Macron is coming, and the Prime Minister of UK is coming, and all these people are coming over to see me. We'll have ultimately President Xi, and we'll have everybody coming, right? And you can't let that be. You just can't let that happen. You can't have tents all over your beautiful, your once magnificent plazas and lawns and all.
Later today, President Trump hosts a Black History Month celebration in the East Room, and then this evening he'll speak to the Republican Governors Association at the National Building Museum in Judiciary Square, not far from Capitol Hill. Sean and Emma.
Yeah, will not be at that Four Nations finale, the matchup between the U.S. and Canada, although he wished Team USA well. We saw that on Truth Social. James, thank you so much. Appreciate your reporting as always.